Okay, welcome to the 1.10 math homework help. What the kids are going to be doing tonight is 1.10. Here's the page here. 1 through 14, it's subtracting, and they are to use the break apart strategy. They do not need to estimate. I just thought that was a little bit much for them. So they're just going to be doing the break apart strategy. Let me show you what that is here. Problem number 1. It's the same as last night's homework, really, so it's just a few more problems that I thought it would be good for them. A little bit more practice anyway. Okay, 585 minus 119. To break it apart by place value, just ask yourself what's the value or the worth of each one of these numbers. The 5 in the hundreds place is worth 500. The 8 is worth 80 because it's in the tens place. The 5 is worth 5 because it's in the ones. The 100 is the 1, is worth 100 because it's in the hundreds place. The 1 here is in the tens place, so it's worth 10. And the 9 is in the ones place, so it's worth 9. Now, once you've broken it apart by place value, you're just going to almost treat these as individual problems that you're going to need to work out here. Now, you can't take away 9 from 5, so you're going to need to borrow from the tens place. I told the kids to just borrow 10 because it makes it easier. So let's take away a 10. That makes that 70. And you're taking 10 and you're moving it over here to the ones place. So 10 that you've removed plus 5 is 15. And if you look across now, you can see that you can subtract everything without having to borrow again. So 15 minus 9 is 6, 70 minus 10 is 60, and 500 minus 100 is 400. Now you're just going to add up each one of these to get the final answer. 400 plus 60 plus 6 is 466. So that's the break apart strategy. In subtraction, you can see we had to borrow here. Let me do another one for you. Number 3 is 651 minus 376. The 6 is worth 600. The 5 is in the tens place, so it's worth 50. The 1 is in the ones, so it's worth 1. 300, breaking it apart by place value. And the 6 in the ones. All right, this is a good one because it's going to involve borrowing a couple times. Okay, I can't take away 6 from 1, so I need to look to the tens place. Well, I can't take away 70 from 50 either, so I need to look to the hundreds place, where I'm going to borrow 100. And I'm going to put it, this becomes 500 actually, because I borrowed 100. I'm going to take that 100 and put it over here in the tens place. What is 100 plus 50? It's 150. So once again, I borrowed 100 from the hundreds place, and I put it over here. And 100 plus 50 is 150. Now I need to borrow a 10 from the tens place and put it over here in the ones place. 10 plus 1 is 11. So you can see it just borrowing across. 11 minus 6 is 5. 140 minus 70 is 70. 500 minus 300 is 200. Add them up. 275. I'll go ahead and do one more. Number 12. 543 minus 358. Just for the sake of speed here, 543. I don't know why I do the pluses there. I get okay. 358. Okay, I'm going to have to do some borrowing here. I can't take away 8 from 3, so I need to look to the tens place for help. Well, I can't take away 50 from 40, so I'm going to have to look all the way to the hundreds place, where I'm going to borrow 100, just like I did up here. That becomes 400 now because I'm borrowing 100. And I put the 100 over here. 100 plus 40 is 140. But I need to borrow from the tens place now. I'm going to take a 10. So that becomes 130. I'm going to put the 10 over here. 10 plus 3 is 13. Now I should be able to do the subtraction problems. 13 minus 8 is 5. 130 minus 50 is 80. 400 minus 300 is 100. You're going to add it up. 185. That's how you do the break apart strategy. And hopefully this helps you for your homework.